Maritime Policy Master's student John Tunidau was placed with the Australian Maritime Safety Authority. John, who is a senior examiner with the Fiji Islands Maritime Safety Authority, was able to observe work practices in a number of settings.
Since my placement began, I've been really involved with the AMSA main office, with the qualification section, and which deals with maritime standards. I did a lot of port state control inspections, probably 1 or 2 flag state inspections with most of the senior officers of AMSA. Apart from that, I was in the search and rescue section, looking at how search and rescue is done for the Australian search and rescue region. But I've been heavily involved with what actually AMSA does, or its role, its functions, and what its technical officers actually carry out in the organisation.
AMSA's business is maritime safety, so any opportunity to improve maritime safety, particularly with our regional partners, we consider as a good idea and a good result for our core activities.
For John's host organisation, his placement has been an opportunity for them to improve maritime safety within the Pacific.
AMSA's role as the regulator in the maritime industry here in Australia, we do ship inspections, which covers many different types of ships. We look at bulk carriers, container terminals, all different types of tankers, car carriers, passenger vessels. We look at how they're run, their seaworthiness, how the crews perform and the crew competence. For instance, earlier on we were looking at one of our vessels that we survey, the replica bark Endeavour, which is a unique type of vessel. It's going on a circumnavigation of Australia. So we have quite a varied range of vessels that we do look after and we do take an interest in, and so it's good to help John with expanding his knowledge of the maritime industry and maritime safety within our region.
Fiji is a developing country. Its system is still in the development stages. The policies, the legislations, and how you actually carry out your business transaction for the organization. So by doing these field trips with specialized people from this organization, I'm hopeful that I can take this back and then improve our own system of carrying out a business transaction in our own organization.
John had the opportunity to travel to Canberra, Melbourne and Brisbane for his placement and learnt about maritime safety at the regional level too. This broad exposure allowed John to recognise the strategies needed to improve maritime policies and legislation in Fiji.
I've actually learnt a lot of things from the various divisions that I have been with. These are things that have given me motivation, and not only that, because it widens my scope of knowledge and experience and skills.
During their PMPA placement, awardees attend a Pacific Leadership Workshop to further build on their academic strengths.
Our leadership workshop up in Brisbane, that was good also, because we had 3 days there and we were taught everything that was needed for when you are in leadership or management position in any organization.
The Leadership Workshop focuses on developing personal leadership skills, strengthening their understanding of key regional leadership challenges, while also providing an opportunity to network with other awardees.
This program gives an opportunity for awardees to actually apply this in the workplace.
The practical knowledge and the skills that he's gained through his time here with AMSA will combine with his theoretical knowledge that he's learned and will help build the capacity in Fiji to improve maritime safety, particularly in his role as a senior examiner who has a direct linkage with training in Fiji. The involvement with our organisation is very worthwhile and beneficial because it gives us a chance to build a relationship with our regional partners, show what we do and for us to see what they do. From this, we see there's benefits for capacity building. John's identified where we can actually try and assist with capacity building, so it's a win-win situation.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank the Australian government for being considerate to the Asia-Pacific region for students who have actually done well during their scholarships in Australia. They have, made up this program, which is very important for all students, especially those who are chosen out as leaders. And I would also like the Australian Training, the AUSAID division of the Australian government, for this wonderful opportunity for these awardees. And also I would like to thank the host organization. They have been very kind and very helpful, especially when I'm with them during the attachment period.